A new champion is crowned, one guy's $30,000 richer, and as with all short track racing, there's a lot of drama to cover. All that and more in our first ever Cars Tour recap. Coming up. So Josh Berry wins the race. He is $30,000 richer. What a week that young man is having. I'm actually going to cut a video about him later because I want to give him his proper respects and due there. So Josh Berry winning the race, kind of a big story. Josh Berry himself, really huge story right now. But there was a champion crowned in this race, and that champion was Jared Fryar. He hung on and finished exactly where he needed to finish. He beats Lane Riggs, who finished third by 1 point in the race for the Cars Tour Championship in late models. But a lot of people thought there was some controversy to go along with that, as Timothy Peters fell out of the race toward the very end, advancing Jared Fryar one extra spot to win the title. It's racing. That type of stuff happens. I personally am not taking anything away from Jared Fryar. He did what he had to do to win the race. And you can't take anything away from Lane. He did what he needed to do to win the race, to win the championship. So do not direct your hate at either one of them. I don't know. I guess if you're going to direct any hate, direct it at the guy who dropped out. But you better be sure he dropped out for your reasons. He might have dropped out for an actual reason. Who knows? But it is what it is. That's drama. I'm not really a huge drama person, but I had to acknowledge that that did happen. But you know what? After thinking about it, let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. So let's look at it from both sides, and after that, you know what? Tell me what you think about it. Leave us a comment down in the comments section and see where you stand on the issue. So let's look at it first from Timothy Peters and the chassis builders situation. They are trying to win a Cars Tour title for their chassis builder. They're not teammates, but they do get chassis from the same company. So that chassis company is trying to win a championship because it helps them, it builds their business. So if they did in fact park the car, which that has not been proven yet, by the way. So if they did in fact park the car to win the championship for Jared, or help Jared win the championship, they didn't win the championship for Jared because Jared had a great season. Jared put himself in position to win. But if they assisted or whatever, fixed the outcome, whatever you want to say they did or allege they did, if you're alleging that, they're doing that to help their business, to help produce more business, to say, hey, we won this championship with this chassis. If you want to win championships, come buy this chassis. So that's where they're coming from on that situation. Now, if you're the 99 car, you're looking at it from this situation. Hey, we were outrunning this guy, and we think they fixed the outcome by calling in a favor to a guy to drop out of the race so that they were basically insured a race win. Now, like I said earlier, you can stand either side, and either side you stand on this is probably basically going to be based on which guy you pull for, right? But this is nothing new. This is absolutely nothing new. Back in the day, even in Winston Cup, I remember Dale Earnhardt used to get guys like Dave Marcus to drive the 31. Neil Bonnet would drive the 31 for Richard Childress, and they would park the car to ensure Dale Earnhardt Sr. a finishing position at the last race in Atlanta several times. So this is nothing new that goes on in racing. It's just one of those things that you sort of got to deal with until they make a rule against it. As long as there's not a rule against it, they're totally playing within the rules. And this is a thing that has gone on forever. So let me know what you think about it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And, you know, if I get good enough comments, I might cut a video just on that, because it is a pretty controversial thing. It actually happened last year with Thomas Bean for the state title with Bradley McCaskill, if I'm not mistaken. I think Bradley brought some cars in to sort of help him out or something like that. I can't remember exactly what happened. Or Renfro, something like that. I can't really remember what happened back then. But leave a comment down. Let me know what you think about what happened in the race and which side you stand in on it. Thanks for your time. Peace.